TK the Science Guy.
TK the Science Guy.
TK the Science Guy.
APES rule.
TK the Science Guy.
Wind power. I'm a big fan. TK the Science Guy.
TK the Science Guy.
Hey CW Apes, Mr. Kennedy here. Today we're going to talk about a lab called the Quadrant method. Now, the Quadrant method is really a lab that's designed to put you out in the field and give you an opportunity to collect scientific data about species, diversity, and abundance in a fixed area. Normally, you're supposed to go out and set a 50-meter tape, a big long transect, and deal with all this rope and all this kind of stuff like that, and then use a random number generator to figure out where along that 50-meter stretch you're gonna take samples, and then take something like this, a hula hoop, that's like 1 meter square, and take some samples all along the way and count plants. It's a lot of work, okay? And if you live where we live, it's probably gonna be pretty hot and inconvenient to do this time of year. So we're gonna do a simulation that will help you get the same idea without having to go through all of that craziness. So I'm gonna send you to our class webpage, and you're gonna look for a handout that looks like this. And it says the Quadrant method on it, okay? You're gonna follow the instructions there. There are all kinds of questions and data tables and all kinds of good stuff that are built in there. So you might be asking well then what's my data gonna be, Mr. Kennedy? I'm glad you asked, because I went out on the internet and I found transect data for you, or at least something you can use to figure out your transect data. So in conjunction with the handout, you're gonna see pictures that look like this. Transect data, right? Transect data. All right, so basically what I want you to do is use these pictures to analyze different spots along the transect. It should be pretty easy and pretty straightforward. Make sure you follow the directions. I'm not worried about you naming all the trees in every picture. We're just gonna study them by color, and that's gonna be the important part. Each tree color you see will designate it as a species, right? And as long as you can remember that, right, all you're basically doing is counting dots, okay? So the presence of that species is really all that matters to you in each of those sampling sites, and then you're gonna record the presence of the species on this data table, okay? And each picture, well, it's a quadrant, so there you go. It should be pretty straightforward and pretty easy. So I hope you enjoy the activity, I hope you get the idea, and I hope you see some change in species diversity and distribution across your transect that, well, we can discuss through this lab. All right, gang, that's the quick and easy tutorial on the Quadrant method. I'm Mr. Kennedy, and remember, stay green. I'll see you next time.
TK the Science Guy.
TK the Science Guy.
TK the Science Guy.
APES rule.
TK the Science Guy.
Wind power. I'm a big fan. TK the Science Guy.
TK the Science Guy.